Well, do we?
Go on then.
Go on then.
Okay, will you?
Oh, you smashed it over my head. Okay. We are responsible for making everything that you see on the stage that isn't nailed down. Basically, we just do anything from pens, pencils, right up to statues, and anything that's taken off and on, and everything between. It really is a very, very diverse range. When a production starts and the directors have a vision of what they want, it's not necessarily the same after 4 weeks of rehearsals. So the first couple of days they've asked for all these certain things, cakes, up to 300 pumpkins. You get in there and they do a bit of rehearsing and it changes. It's not pumpkins anymore, it's bananas, or in this case, marrows. So they want marrows instead. So as the props department, we are there to facilitate that, and we put all the pumpkins to one side and produce the other things. It's a creative process. It's often different from when it starts, and this is the beauty of it. Now we had to make a lot of these pumpkins, a few of them again, because they were too light, which is possibly the first time that's ever happened in my entire career, is that there was complaints that they didn't have a realistic weight to them, and the performers were struggling to convey realism. The needs of the performer dictate the prop rather than vice versa. That's not the only thing. The badgie got cut. That's probably the reason why we've got the props here, is because they got cut from the production. Badgie got cut because of one of the characters who was supposed to be dragging him along the stage, based by the ladder. It's supposed to look like a run over badger. That's why he's a bit manky. She was dragging him along the stage, and the character didn't like him, so that was cut for that reason. But this is just budget badger. He's made out. His teeth are bought taxidermy teeth. It was a sculpt, but only a head sculpt. This is what he looks like underneath. So I want someone with a hand to volunteer to have their hand cast quickly. Anybody? Yeah. Okay, great. So this is the alginate. It's just powder. They make it out of seaweed, I think. So it's completely non-toxic. The handy thing about this stuff is that it changes colour when it's about to set. So you can see it's a purpley colour to begin with. So that is alginate. Because of the high water content in that, the water's evaporating as we speak. So it is shrinking and shrinking and shrinking. So you need to get filling that up as quickly as possible. If you learn how to mould, there's always jobs for moulders. Because it's one, I've mentioned moulding loads of times today. This is just the stuff that we've got here. Most of the time, there's a lot of moulding, there's a lot of paint work. Paint effects are very sought after. If you know how to mix paint, mix colours, that's a great skill to have. Because a lot of people can paint lovely, but they can't mix the paint, they can't get the right tones. And a lot of, like that pumpkin, a lot of it is matching it to the real one. So it's having a really good eye for knowing the right colours. Colleges will give you a grounding and kind of show you the very, very basics of what you need to know. It will get you onto that next run. But I will suggest, what I would say, is do as much work experience as you can while you're a student, because you'll go out there, you'll meet people, they'll think, oh, I remember her, she was She did 2 weeks with us. She was good. Her tea was lovely.